Everyone, happy Friday. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you guys a few minutes to chime in. I want to talk to you guys today about the budget blueprint and if it's a need or if it's a want today. How you guys doing? Give you a minute to come on. How you doing, YouTubers? Thank you for joining us today. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Hey, Mark. I see you. Hey, Tanisha. How you doing? Hey there, Mr. Thomas, how you doing? All right, you guys. Today I want to talk to you about need versus wants. Hey, Derek, I see you, Mr. Smart. Hey, Stephen Ketchum 2022, how you doing? All right, you guys. Today I want to talk to you about the budget blueprint. As you guys all know, it's launching on August the 15th, and I'm very excited about that. And as I started to create the program, a few things came to mind: needs versus wants. And I want to share a story and a time with you where I had to even ask myself, need versus want when it came to things. Hey, Robert Greer, how you doing? So, you guys, I remember a time where I was going on a cruise with my girlfriends, and the cruise had been paid months and months and months before the bottom had got pulled from underneath me. And as we were going on the cruise ship with all of us, they were all having a good time, sitting by the pool, having their cocktails, having their sodas, and having a good time. But they didn't know what I was going through in that moment. And in that moment, all I had, hey Paris, how you doing? In that moment, all I had was $25 in my pocket for the entire cruise, for the entire time that we were going to be on vacation. And they were enjoying themselves. At that moment, I was stressed out, I was overweight, my mind was not clear. The only thing I could think of is that I needed to hold on to that money because, in all honesty, you guys, I needed to pay my cell phone bill when I got home. So as I'm creating the budget blueprint for you guys and I'm rethinking about the experiences and things that I had gone through in that time, I really wanted to share this story with you because I remember being on that cruise ship and that $25, I went over to the craps table. And now, mind you, I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't really gamble, but something had me go over to the craps table because it was the only thing that I actually knew. So I went over to the craps table and I took that $25, I put it up on the table, and as I'm sitting there playing the craps, I went all the way up to $75, and you know, your adrenaline is running because you know when you get off this cruise ship, you have got to pay your cell phone bill because if it gets cut off, that's your lifeline to your business. So I'm on this cruise ship and I'm at the craps table and I'm playing the numbers and in the world and doing all that stuff. You guys know about the game if you know about craps. And so I finally get up to $300 and I'm just like, okay, I gotta do this. And I went all the way down to $75 and eventually I landed at $150 is what I ended up with. So as I get that $150, I put that money away in my room really quickly. And then I decided I got to get off this cruise ship, pay my cell phone bill, but I've got to get my finances in order. So I get home, I pay the cell phone bill, and I realize I have a cell phone bill at $150 a month. I could not manage and keep up with the market the way that it was at that time and everything else that was going on in my life in that moment. I could not afford it. So I had to ask myself, do I need to continue with this high cell phone bill or do I want it? And I realized it was a want, not a need. So I had to go down to, everybody knows, Metro PCS. They had a $50 a month plan. And all I needed was something to make sure that I can communicate with my clients so I can get out there and sell a house to provide for to help provide for our family. So as you're going through your day-to-day, I want you guys to start asking yourself that question. Is this a need or is this a want? For example, let's say you guys are going with your friends and you're going out somewhere. You know how girls, sometimes we're like, oh honey, I need to get me a new outfit. Is it a need or is it a want? If you might be doing something, you have maybe cable television. Is it a need or is it a want? And once you start asking yourself those kind of questions and you start making some changes, your finances will change as well. So today I just want to encourage you that don't just go through life stressed out about your finances. Start asking yourself questions. Is this a need or is this a want? If you need a cell phone, great. Do you need to have the high price carrier or can you drop down to something lower? Is it a need or is it a want? When you go to the grocery store, do you need to buy Del Monte with the name brand on it or can you just buy regular old ketchup with a non-name brand? When you start making small changes like that, you guys, your finances will change. Start asking yourself, when you need a car, do I need to have that BMW or that Mercedes or that car or do I just need transportation? When you start asking yourself, do I need this or do I want this? Your finances will change. Anyway, you guys, happy Friday to you. We'll see you real soon. Please share this message because, as you know, many of us just need advice sometimes on a need versus a want. You guys have a good one. Bye.